Welcome back to the MVP's Lounge. I am your host, The King, and we are really close to getting to our goal, 700. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing as always. So yeah, this video was kind of impromptu. One of my fellow subscribers, they decided to put the word out. They were like, why isn't anybody talking about the Don Callis family? Like, the Don Callis family has been doing a lot as of recent. Over the course of the past year almost, he's been doing a lot. And we got to talk about all his wild shenanigans here. So let's dive right into this. Let me start by saying this first and foremost, okay? I've talked about the Don Callis family here and there, occasionally. But now it gets its own separate video. So shout out to you, Roki. This one's for you. Alright, first things first. Why the hell does Don Callis have so many goddamn members in this group? Bro, what is happening? What is going on? Kazuchika Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, Trent Beretta, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Mark Davis, Josh Alexander, Rocky Romero, Hechiseto. Why is Hechiseto in the group? Kazuchika Okada just recently just joined. I am like, what the hell is happening? What is happening right now? Why does he have so many people in his group? It's like every week, Don Callis got a whole new nigga on his side. It's crazy. Is he paying them in coke? In money? Like, what is what the money that he's giving them 10 times more than what Tony Khan's giving them? Because every week you look, it seems like he got a whole new person added to his group. From an optics standpoint, this is disgusting. Now, from a wrestling standpoint, it makes perfect sense. Why not put as much talent under your belt? This way, hey, more money for you when they all become champions. Now, what is coming from this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. But I have a small little inkling of what's coming from this. And let's see if Tony Khan actually is tapping into this or if this is just me just spewing words out. I don't know if you've noticed as of recent that there's a lot of factions. You got the Ops, you got the Paragon, the Bang Bang Gang, the Hurt Syndicate, the Death Riders, Don Callis family. You can throw them in there as well. The what's one called? What they call it? Shane Taylor Promotions. There's a bunch of factions everywhere. I kind of like to think of it as New Japan. New Japan has Chaos and Bullet Club and Los Ingobernables. I have no clue what their name is, but you get the point. They have a bunch of factions over there, so it seems like TK is following the New Japan footsteps of faction building, and well, they gave Don Callis hella people. Let's go back to that list. Go back to this again. Like, this man's got like world champions. World champions on his, because I'm counting even what they did New Japan and Lucha Underground and wherever else. So he's got world champions on his faction. Like, he's got people that have the potential to be complete greats in this company. Now the question is, will they actually reach that potential under Don Callis? I mean, I don't know, because I think Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita, they got all the boxes checked off. Same with Lance Archer. Same with Okada. We know what Okada can do. And now you're pairing him with Don Callis. Let's see where that goes. Because at All in Texas, when Kenny and Okada face off for that new unified belt, which I'm going to discuss that in the video for tomorrow. Allegedly, that belt's, when they combine, apparently they might end up making that an equivalent to the world title. Not sure yet about that. Let's see where that goes. But yeah, Don Callis got way too many people in his faction. Way too many. But if faction warfare is coming, then it makes sense to build up this group the way they have. Because think about it. The Hurt Syndicate even mentioned before, they're about to add somebody new to the group. You know, it's things like that where it's like, okay, when you have factions that hurt people, or you have the Death Riders that run down on you and kidnap you and do all this other stuff, you kind of need to have power in numbers. So that I do get. So I understand. But yeah, that's all I got to say about Don Callis and his whacked out family with a bunch of misfits in it. But what do you guys think about the Don Callis family? Are they OP, or are they just a bunch of regular guys masquerading under this bald fraud? I stole that one from CM Punk, and I feel dirty for doing it. Yeah, it sounds nasty. Yeah. Throw that one off. Don Callis, stop adding people to your group, right? Okada is where it peaks. Let's stop right there. Don't add no more. Okay? Don't add no more. As a matter of fact, start kicking people out. The ones that's not pulling their weight, start kicking them out. All right, y'all. I've rambled on enough. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share as always. Again, thank you to Roki for recommending this video. And hey, if y'all got any more video recommendations, just shoot it in the comments. I'm always in the comments. The others in the comments. Check them out. Check out the AEW draft video we just did, by the way. We did a draft for AEW, and it was really, really fun. This week on Thursday, we will be doing an all-in fantasy card with our draft picks that we had. So be sure to tune in for that as well. I'm probably gonna make that one a live stream and see how that one goes. We'll see. I don't know. It might be a video, but it might be a live stream. We'll see depending on how that day goes. But again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share as always. We're on the road to 700. And hey, the way how it's looking, we're gonna be there in no time. Peace.